Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Happy Monday to you all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Happy Monday. Monday, June 3rd, everyone. 6:48. I start work at 7:30 today. Again, still on the phones. Whatever. I was up throughout the night, most of the night. So I hope you guys slept well. Hope you had a restful, peaceful night. I was gonna get up at 6 and then decided, I'm gonna get up at 6:30. But I was like, if I'm gonna get up at 6:30, I really won't have time to talk to y'all today. So after I got myself together, washed my face, brushed my teeth, all of that good stuff, came in here to get my coffee ready, and I already restarted my computer. I just need to log in and everything. So right now I'm taking the time, y'all, to cut these nails because it takes forever to try to sand them down, and there's no way I'll be able to work with them. I couldn't even restart my computer right. Trying to type in my password and stuff, so I already knew going to cut them down, and so that's what I'm doing. So I cut them down. I'm not gonna take time to try to sand them out, file them, which I should, because if I don't, I'm just gonna end up, if I touch myself, I'm gonna seriously hurt myself, because they're very they just damaging right now. I forget what you call it. Very sharp, uneven, and all of that. But I wanted to quickly, you guys, share 3 things with y'all. Okay. First of all, I had a dream yesterday. It was crazy, but I don't remember it. I just remember how crazy and weird it was, right? And then like I said, I was so sleepy, so tired. I kept going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up. Every time I tried to watch something, like we're traveling with Kathy, with Charity, I had to rewind her video like 4 times. She was doing a story time, and I just kept falling asleep. And I really wanted to hear how it ended. But I just kept going to sleep, and it wasn't because it was boring. It wasn't nothing on her part or her end. It was me. I don't know. But I finally did, rewind and watch it. I know I look a little crazy today. I have on the top. I have on some shorts. That's it. No bra or anything like that on, because I just don't feel like it. I feel like being comfortable today. So I will try not to put all of this in the screen. Let's see. Jermaine went out yesterday. Forgot to take the garbage out, so that has to go out today. I did get up this morning, just now actually. So last night I vacuumed my room, cleaned my room. I vacuumed the living room, straightened out the living room. My kitchen's clean. The only thing I need to get up and do, or should have done yesterday, was to mop the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor. But I didn't. So I got up and I did it just now. I just put it away, actually. So I'm glad I did that because it needed to be done. But my kitchen is clean. I just need to get the floor mopped and the bathroom floor mopped, and now it is. I'm happy about that. Okay, so the second thing is the picture, and my nose, as y'all can tell, is running. My allergies are off the chain. When I got home yesterday, Jeremiah wasn't here, so I couldn't use the car to go to the dollar store to get what I needed. So here I am. So the second thing God, was um, I'm sorry, y'all. Atypical Family. So I watched the next episode, right? I think it's episode 9. And episode 9, I was just crying, y'all, toward the end. I mean, tears was rolling. I wasn't boo, but the tears was coming down because the little girl, like I said, she's such a cutie pie, and she's so meek and timid, kind of. And so in this episode, you know, the kids are starting to bully her more. They're actually bullying her. The girl that so-called was her friend was actually bullying her all along. She just didn't realize it. Was taking advantage of her. And then once her dad came to the school, and you know, the girl's like, "Did you tell your dad I was bullying you?" And she was like, "No, I didn't. That's not what I said. Da 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 da. I didn't say anything, you know." And so then now they're bullying her, or your dad's a gangster, and you know, just bad things, and shutting doors on her, breaking her glasses, broke her phone, you know, things like that. Now the guy that's been following her, because the girl's mother, so-called mom, had him following her, keeping an eye on her, just so they know how to scam, kind of. And so, because he had been following her, when she came up missing, he had ideas as to where she could be. And so he had taken the dad and this girl to all the places where this child usually frequent. And the dad was like, "So this is where she comes with her friend?" He's like, "No, she's always alone. She's always by herself." He had to tell her, he said, "You can't reach her." He said, "Her phone's not off, it's broke." They broke her phone. Her phone was broke. And the girl was like, first her phone is broke. No, first her glasses broke, now her phone. And the dad was like, "Don't tell me she's being bullied." So then he took her to another spot. And he said, "So she's here, she comes here with friends?" He said, "No, again, she always sits alone." Then he took her to a park where she's at. He said, "Oh, she comes here to ride her bike." He said, the guy said, "She don't know how to ride a bike. She sits over there on the bench by herself alone and plays on her phone." He's like, "You her father, you know none of this?" He said, "How long have you been following my daughter?" He said, "You don't even know that?" So it was just crazy. But they did find her. She was locked in a storage just like the lady was when she was younger. And so she had talked to the little girl because they had, you know, taken her out of there, took her to eat something. And dad was trying to get answers out of her. And she just got up and walked away and went to the girl's bathroom crying because it was just too much. And so the girl went in there and talked to her and told her, you know, people don't know how. The little girl said she felt like a monster because she knows what everybody's thinking, and she thought the girl was her friend, and she was trying to do everything to make her like her, and da 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 da. And so the young lady explained what happened to her when she was younger. And she told her, nobody knows what you're thinking unless you talk to them, right? And she said, "Your dad, look him in the eyes. If you're unsure, if you can read everybody's mind, read his. If you know what everybody's thinking, see what he's really thinking," right? And she said, "You don't even know." She said, "You can't even read your own?" She said, "No." She says, "I've many times." She says, "There's nothing." And so, she did it when they was sitting on the bench and the dad was asking her all these questions. He had brought her a tea and she slapped it, but she didn't mean to, you know, do what she did, but she did. And he was trying to wipe it off of her and, you know, "I'm sorry." And then in his mind, he said, "I'm sorry," and so on and so forth. And so the little girl took her glasses off and finally her glasses were already off, her head was down, but finally she looked him in the eye and she could hear what he was thinking. And she began to respond to what he was saying. And he was like, "How do you know what I'm saying? Are you hearing what I'm saying?" She said, "Yes." He said, "How long have you been able to do this?" And she told him. He asked her, "Why didn't you ever say anything?" And she told him why. And it's just like I thought. She did hear what her mom said when she was a little girl in their car. She did read her mom's eyes. And her mom did say it was better were you not born. The mom had told her, "How would you like to leave? Move to a different place?" And the girl was like, "Yeah, what about Dad?" And she said, "Dad can't come." And so that's when she could hear her mom's thought about her saying it was better she had not been born. But I don't think Mom completed that thought. I think it was more to what she was trying to say. And the little girl heard it, and she responded to it. And the mom looked Because now she know, because the mom didn't have powers. And so now she knows my daughter has powers. And she looked back at her. And by her looking back at her while she was driving, and she was like, oh, and she was trying to explain to her. She looked back, and there was a accident in front of them on the road. They didn't show that at first. And so they only show her veering off, like, like it looked as though she was committing suicide, but in actuality she turned to keep from hitting the people in front of her. But because the speed she was going when she turned, she went down this hill, car flipped over a couple of times, and bam, obviously she died. The little girl was in the back in the car seat holding on to her bunny, and she survived. But obviously she felt, I'm a monster because I read my mom's thoughts. She died. Every time I do this, that, or other, something bad happens to somebody. Da 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 da. And so she was telling this to her dad, and she just was crying. Oh, it was horrible, y'all. And he began to cry, and he just began to explain things to her better. It was really good. It was really good. I'm glad I was standing here talking to y'all. But my point was about that was, I'm not going to add nothing else to it. I was going to try to make it a little bit stronger. The point was, it's so easy to see or hear things and assume we know exactly what is being said. But in actuality, there was actually more to it, right? We just assumed she was committing suicide because of the way things was going. But that wasn't it at all. And it's so easy for us to assume, even though the picture right there in front of us and it looked like it's plain and clear as day, but it wasn't, right? So the third thing is, y'all, I had another dream, right? And in this dream, I remember, in this dream, I'm going to go in my room in a minute. It's 6:59. And I'm going to go in there and log in and everything. Because, again, I'll be on the phones. But in this dream, you guys, I had... remember I told you when I start work today, I'm going to have to let my supervisor know that I do have to take some time tomorrow. So Tuesday, I'm going to see if I can work from 7:30 to 11, and then head to my eye doctor's appointment. It should be from 11:30 to 12:30. I'm gonna recheck later, but then come back and work from 2 to 4. I'm gonna see if I can do that, because I have to be able to see. So in the dream, that's what I was doing, right? But I don't know what took place that I ended up, instead of coming back, I ended up somewhere else. I got turned around. It was weird because it was like I was in Des Plaines somewhere turned around. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, how did I get turned around like this? How did I end up over here? Type of thing. Let me turn this alarm off. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock alarm. Yeah. Gotta clean my room. So, like I said, I was so turned around. And as I'm finna go down this one street, it was weird because it was one of those streets that if you make a left, you're getting on an expressway, but you're turning, going back. Or you keep going straight, or you keep to the right. It was weird. And so I'm getting ready to go, and this guy was outside walking, and he had bags or something, like maybe he had just come from the store or something. And he goes, "You're going the wrong way." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, how would he know which way I'm going? But he was like, "Well, I was hearing you talking out loud." He said, "You're going the wrong way." Now, mind you, this is weird to me now thinking about it, because in the dream I was in the car going this way. He's behind me walking with some bags going a totally different way. So how is it that he can hear my conversation, and then how is it that I was able to hear him say, "You're going the wrong way"? So he was like, "Well, you need to go that way," and I'm like, "Okay." So then I got ready to go that way, but I was like, "Well, how do I get on the road?" The way the road was, it just was confusing, right? It was these roads, and they kind of, it's like, but how do I know which one? They all. And he was like, I was like, "Can you show me?" And he was like, "Sure." So he put his bag down and he came to show me. And when he came to show me, we weren't in the car all of a sudden, we were walking. And we ended up in this building that had different rooms. And now in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is a setup type of thing. Because where this building come from all of a sudden, just out the blue, you know. But I didn't feel like it was a setup. It felt like I knew this person for a while. Now, he was of a different nationality. I don't remember what nationality it was. I do remember him mentioning it. Um, some tribe or something, I forget. But his hair was black, and on the ends, his hair was white, like snow. I mean, like crayon white, cloud white. And he's walking with me, and we're going through these doors, and I'm noticing, I'm like, there's animals in here. There's dogs in here. I'm not trying to get bit or ate by dogs. I was like, oh my God. He's like, don't worry. Basically, you and me, don't worry. And I'm not seeing people yet. Still, I'm seeing like evidence of animals, big dogs. And I'm just getting more and more concerned about that. But yet, I'm still following. And so then he takes me in this one room, and sure enough, there's this big old shepherd. And then another big shepherd come in. The shepherds ain't paid me no attention. Then this lady comes in, and this guy, they talking about feeding them and doing this and doing that. And I'm so nervous. I'm standing there, and I'm holding on to this person because I don't want to get chewed up. He was like, don't worry about it. He was like, it's okay. Eventually, I let go, and the dog just walked past me like I wasn't even there. And I think from that point, I woke up. And I woke up, and my tablet went doo-doo-doo, and I looked at it, and there was messages on my tablet that I do have to get to and respond to. But it did make me get on up and start, getting ready. And of course I, said some prayers. But as I got up, now I got all this stuff on my mind, so that's what made me start. Okay, let me go on the mop, knowing I don't have all the time to be doing stuff. But I figured, since I have my clothes on, wash my face, brush my teeth, oil my face, pull my hair back as much as possible. I don't know how crazy I look because I can't see. Trying to catch my nose because it's running, and I'm sneezing and coughing. I figured while my coffee was boiling, I could conversate with you guys. Let me go get this tissue because my nose is about to drop. Turn off this fireplace. turning off my fire while I was bumming over. But yeah, I thought about it just before I started talking to y'all, right? I felt like that dream was the Lord telling me I'm going the wrong way, to follow Him. When He said you going the wrong way, and I said, and He told me which way to go, and I still was a bit confused, and I asked, because the Lord said ask, seek, knock. I asked, and when I asked, He said yes, and He came right on and He told me, He said, you all right. Whatever fears, whatever I was concerned about, He was so calm, and He was just letting me know that I was okay. When I held on to Him, He didn't toss me away, He didn't get nervous, He didn't get upset, He didn't get angry, He didn't get confused. He allowed me to hold on, and He continued to tell me that it's gonna be okay, right? You with me. Ain't God good? God, thank you, Jesus. I truly feel like the Lord is telling me, follow me. Keep following me. Keep looking for me. Keep walking with me. Because with me, you are safe. With me, you will be okay. With me, you will go the right way. Man, ain't God good? Ain't God good? And then I woke up listening to or hearing, because I still in my mind was like, okay, I'm gonna lay down till 6:30, but I ended up getting up at like 6:15, and I remember hearing, because the TV was on, you know, the YouTubers I was telling y'all about whose vehicle was confiscated in Mexico, they were on, right? And they were talking about, for people who wanted to get into the van life, and even for the ones that didn't but was just tired of working, and they were talking about, you know, save, and then take some time off, right? You know, she was like, you go to work and your mind is everywhere else. You don't want to be there. You're there because you have to be, you know, this, that, and some of the things they were saying was resonating. And, you know, she was like, take some time. She was like, check with your HR. They have sabbaticals and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. And I had heard this before, where you can still get, you know, paid. And then there's other jobs out there where you can get paid, you know, doing temporary things, you know, works where you might work a few days out of the week, this type of thing, to stay afloat. You know, that would be fine if I wasn't in an apartment paying over $1,000 for rent and had bills, right? But, you know, and that's why she was saying this is for those who, you know, if you're looking to do something different as far as looking into van life type of thing. And for those of you who are not, but that are looking for a change, you know, that's where the sabbatical also came into play. You're not necessarily trying to quit your job. You know, some have it set up where you still will get paid, you know, for a certain amount of time. You know, so you'll still have that income coming in to pay your bills, you know. And you can either do, you know, something part-time on the side, or, you know, or just take that time. And I woke up listening to that, you know, but I couldn't afford to do that either way. But I am going to continue, you guys, to study, continue to pray, continue to trust God. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fall, just like I was in the process of going the wrong way, you know. But God. My bathroom is so clean. I checked my tub. Make sure I didn't need to wash that. Everything's clean. So guys, actually I'm not gonna sit you here. I'm gonna say you guys have a great Monday morning. I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the charger because I'm gonna be on the phone, so I'm not gonna need it. 7:13. So yeah, you guys, enjoy your Monday morning. Remember to say your prayers. Remember to treat people the way the Lord would. And when you say your prayers, say them not only for your family, friends, and loved ones, but all your brothers and sisters in Christ, right? And expect great things. Y'all, let me show you something too, Elvis. I said, y'all, let me show you something too else. I meant to say, let me show you something else too. Lord, I wanted to show y'all. I'm sure I showed y'all this before. But I really wanted to re-show it to you because when I tell y'all, go on my sister's site. And I'm not saying this just because she's my sister, but she really does have some good products, y'all, on her site. I just can't never remember to get the name right. I think it's Redeemed. Let me see. Redeemed Products. Y'all go on her site and check her out. When I tell y'all, she has soaps and perfumes, oils, stuff for your face, and all kind of things. And everything she does, she studies it, she looks into it first and makes sure the ingredients and things are natural and that are used to help, not harm. And so one of the products I have here is brown sugar, and I think I showed y'all this, but yesterday when I went to church, I put on some brown sugar. Now y'all, I put her brown sugar all around my neck and my ears. I put brown sugar in my hands and rubbed it in. When I tell y'all, I had such a sweet and beautiful smell. The thing is starting to come off because it's been in my bag, and I've been using it. But when I tell y'all, this smells so good. Oh my God, I kid y'all not. Like, her oils are amazing. Y'all really do need to check her out. I know I don't have a whole lot of subscribers right now, but honestly, I'm telling y'all, check out Redeemed. See, there I go again. I can remember Redeemed. Redeemed Products, okay? Check out Redeemed Products, okay? She is a child of God. Check her out, you guys. Check her out. I promise you, you will not regret it. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the video here. And I'll talk to y'all later. I'm praying that it is Monday, but I'm praying that it's not a busy Monday. I'm praying that, it don't end up as like last week. I'm hoping it, starts to slow down. It's summertime. I don't know. I don't know. Black folks, my people, they already getting ready to blow some stuff up, firecrackers and all of that. I've been hearing firecrackers all weekend. I'm like, we got 18 more days, whatever, 17 more days. It's Juneteenth, not June 1, 2, 3, 4 through 10th. And then they're gonna pop firecrackers on the 4th too. It's like, oh my God, can we wait until Juneteenth, please? I mean, pop, snap, pop. Anyway, right, chop. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. I'm gonna go ahead and get ahead and get started, and at some point I'm gonna have to get these buddies even so they're not scratching my skin. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now. Hey guys, good evening. It's 4:17 p.m. I just got off work just a little late because I was on a call. I just made myself a cheese sandwich. It's um, Mal cheddar and Swish. Look how melty. Look at that. Look how melted that is. So good. And I have syrup. I eat my cheese toast with syrup. Back in the day, I didn't do that. And to be honest with you, I don't even know when I started doing it. I think I was up late one night and just had a taste for something sweet. And so I made a cheese toast and put syrup on it, I think. But it is so good. I'm so tired. Hold on. Oh, guys. I just wanted to check in on you. I am going to eat this sandwich really quick, drink my juice and water, and I'm gonna lay down. I'm so beat. It really does take a lot out of you to be on phones and dealing with people. It does take a lot out of you. And I hadn't realized that before, how much it can take out of you. But I'm grateful that I'm handling the calls pretty good. I've gotten 3 in a row where they listen to your calls, call artists, and I got 100% each time. The only thing that they keep saying in all of them was be mindful that the caller finished talking before I hang up. Oh, these allergies. Yeah, I am working on that. I do realize sometimes people still be talking. I'll be like, is there anything else you need? Nope. And I can't do that. And I'm aware of that. So I am working on that. Because it's definitely not my intentions. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to check and see how your day went. Hopefully you guys had a productive day, a great day. I really, really wish everyone the best. I really opened my mouth wide that time, didn't I want to call my daughter and talk to her, but I'm so tired. I know I'm just going to end up nodding off. Tomorrow's the graduation. They're probably preparing and everything. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a call right quick while I'm eating this. And I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Okay? Continue expecting great things throughout the rest of the day. Continue treating people the way the Lord would. And continue praying. I've been praying off and on throughout the day. Standing up. You don't have to. Laying down. God hears you. He hears your heart. Sometimes you can't even, words won't even come out. He hears your hum. The Holy Spirit will take that prayer and take it to the Lord for you. Okay? So pray. Call out to him. Don't be ashamed. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Don't be, oh, I don't know what to say. Whatever's on your heart. Okay? I love you guys. Those of you who watch, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be it the Lord's will, okay? Bye now.